Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin our discussion on the current events of 29th June 2018. The first issue in news is the release of first Delta ranking of the Aspirational Districts program by the Niti Aayog. Under the program, the districts have been ranked in a transparent basis on parameters such as health and nutrition, education, agriculture, financial inclusion, skill development, and basic infrastructure through 49 key performance indicators. The rankings are publicly displayed through the Champions of Change dashboard, which includes data entered on a real-time basis at the district level. The process can be quoted as an example of competitive as well as cooperative federalism in your GS2 paper. The next issue in news is an editorial regarding the falling rupee value. The rupee value fell to an all-time low yesterday, thereby making it the worst performing currency in Asia this year. This is because the currency weakened against the US dollar, which is not unique to the Indian rupee, but several emerging market currencies have witnessed a sharp correction in their value against the dollar. The rise in international crude oil prices is one of the reasons behind such a collapse in the rupee value, as importers have to shell out more dollars to purchase crude oil. Due to this, India's current account deficit is also widening, which could further bring down the value of the rupee. The other factors include the rise in global trade tensions, the tightening of the US monetary policy, which has resulted in foreign portfolio investors pulling out their capital due to attractive interest rates in the United States. This is not surprising, and the fact that the American Central Bank expects to raise the interest rates further, there could be further loss in the rupee value, which is indeed worrisome. To tackle this situation, the Reserve Bank of India has intervened by selling dollars through the state-run banks to curb volatility in the foreign exchange market and thereby help limit the loss in value of the local currency. Towards this, the huge 413 billion foreign exchange reserves acts as a cushion for the economy, but these reserves have been shrinking in the past 8 to 9 months due to the volatility in the Indian rupee value during the said period. What is important to note here is the RBI does not target any specific value for the rupee but only intervenes to curb volatility. Meanwhile, rating agencies Moody's has said that India's low dependence on foreign currency borrowings limits the risk to the economy even if the Indian currency weakens by more than 7% against the value of the dollar in the coming months. On that hopeful note, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the surge in the amount of money held by Indians in Swiss bank accounts. This increase reverses a 3-year downtrend during which the Indian government had undertaken various measures to clamp down on suspected black money stashed abroad. This is a surprising development and we'll further discuss the issue in the days to come. Till then, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding an analysis done by the World Bank that rising temperature could lead to a dip in the living standards by 2050 if the temperatures continue to rise at the current pace. Economists at the World Bank have correlated climate projections with household consumption data in Nepal, Afghanistan, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka and have extrapolated it to the year 2050. According to the analysis, states in the central, northern, and northwestern parts of India are the most vulnerable to the rising temperature. Further, it highlights that India's average annual temperatures are expected to rise by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius by 2050, even if preventive measures are taken as per its commitment under the Paris Climate Change Agreement. Therefore, it recommends corrective actions to be taken, like the proper implementation of the National Action Plan on Climate Change, as well as the states implementing their domestic climate change mitigation plans. With that, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding a proposal to set up a Center of Excellence for Blockchain Technology in Hyderabad. As I have already discussed in detail, blockchain technology eliminates the need for intermediaries in transaction between two parties, and various governments, IT firms such as Infosys, TCS, as well as banks have made significant investments, while some banks have already started using this technology. Given the wide application of the blockchain technology in different areas, this is a positive development. And if you wish to know more about the technology, please go back and watch my previous news analysis video. The final issue in news today is regarding Pakistan being placed on the grey list of the Financial Action Task Force for failing to curb anti-terror financing. The Financial Action Task Force is an intergovernmental body which aims to set standards and thereby promote effective implementation of legal, regulatory, and operational measures for combating money laundering, terrorist financing, and other related threats to the integrity of the international financial system. In this regard, the FATF is a policy-making body which works to generate the necessary political will to bring about national legislative and regulatory reforms in areas of money laundering and terrorist financing. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share, and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.